Right, ready? Nice straight backs, hands by your side. 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay, this is my last session from home. As of next week, I'll be allowed back into school, so it'll be all good. Right, we're going to have a little bit of a warm up. Okay, just a little bit of mobility, nothing too major. Always think about your feet being shoulder width apart at the base of your triangle, and we're just going to go side steps here, 1 and 2. Let's go. Once you see me doing this, you carry on as well. You're looking good out there. Hope everybody's okay. Enjoyed another good week at home learning. So we're going to increase the steps now to 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, a little bit of space. I want you to try and activate your arms as well. Just don't leave them here. Have them up as if you got hold of somebody, and have your hands follow your feet. Cool. We're going to now activate a balance. So we're getting that stability right. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Just going to let one more in. Keep going. Keep that step pattern going. So 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Nice and easy. Good stuff. We're now going to activate a bit of a jump. So a jump and a land. So we're getting that stability right. So here. Fantastic. 2 more of these. Good stuff. When you land, let's get nice control. Okay, we're going back to 2 steps, side to side. Cool. This time, we're going to activate a squat. Good stuff. Well done. Nice and low in that squat. Keep heels on the floor if you can. Okay, this time we're going to activate a squat and a jump. Good stuff. 2 more. Well done. Okay, give yourself a little shaky leg loose. Nice and easy. Good stuff, everyone. Okay. Looking good out there. Well done. Okay, so one more part of our warm-up. Okay, nice and easy. Going to do the old fast feet. I'm going to give you a direction in which to turn or jump, and we're going to see how quickly you can react to that movement. So I'll just adjust the camera so you can fully see what we're doing. You'll know the exercise. So I'll go fast feet. I'll go here, and a turn. I'll go here, and a turn. I point to the floor. You do the squat. And I put my hands above my head. I need you to jump. Okay. Right. Let's see how quickly you can get yourselves moving this morning. Right. You ready, Jack? You ready, Arthur? Willow, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Fast feet, fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. Looking good, looking good. There's my first turn. Good, and straight back. Let's get those feet really, really firing. Really, really firing. Come on, move those feet quick, 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 quick. We're going down for the squat and up. Well done. Let's pick up the pace now with the movements. Good. Oh, we've got that jump going there. Good. Good. Excellent. Good stuff. Oh, we're moving quickly now through the motions. One movement to the next. Good, and have a rest. Good stuff. Right, we should be nice and warm now. That heart rate should be up. We should get some nice relaxed muscles. Have yourself a little glass of water if you haven't got one there ready. Get one ready. Okay, so like I said before, these sessions, for our technical sessions, we kind of do the same on a Thursday and a Saturday to reinforce the practice of what we did Thursday. Try to increase the speed a little bit, but also allow the ones that weren't here Thursday to pick up on what we did. So I'm going to share a video. Now, it isn't the same video as the other night, but again, just because you've watched something once doesn't always mean you've remembered everything about it, and you've probably forgotten a few key elements. So we're just going to look at our throw again. Okay, cool. And obviously we're currently working with Ko-Uchi-Gari, or minor inner reaper, or reap. Okay, cool. And this is our Japanese Kodokan coach. So 1, 2 steps, and looking at the position of the position our foot takes to make that reap. Remember, it's a reap, not a hook. The difference between the two is he is pushing the foot out to the side rather than hooking on it and driving with the hook. So pull, okay. So very dynamic with the leg, making sure that leg's nice and strong by staying straight. He's kept his toes as pointed as possible and used the base of his foot to make the contact on the back of the Achilles heel. Okay, so he's making some good contact on the heel. Okay, here. So watch this area here on this bit there. Really driving that foot through. Okay. Cool. Now it's to the turn to the side, moving backwards. Pivot turns with the taisabaki, and then that adds the control. Okay, so that is. Oops, I don't want to play that. And that is where we are this morning.
For just $67, you can make as many videos as you
Sorry about this. I just need to go and change. I always.
With Doodly, you drag, you drop,
I always struggle.
and boom.
There we go. Let's get rid of that. Cool. Okay, we're back with you guys. Just getting the next video ready, so it's all ready to go in a minute. Don't want to play it just yet. Okay, now back to Zoom. Oh, who would have thought I'd have been a whiz with technology by now? Back to full screen. Okay, so Ko-Uchi-Gari, okay, minor inner reaping technique. Okay, so whether we're left or right-handed, we're going to work with this technique. We're going to work a very basic movement, a couple of foot patterns to start with, and then we'll start to increase the level. So stay with me if you did this the other night. It's really important you reinforce and you remember how this works, and you increase the, I would say, the fluidness of your body, nice and relaxed. The more you practice this, the more relaxed you get. And I know a lot of you are quite stiff in the hips and stiff in the legs, or too bendy in the legs when it comes to the throw. So really focus on the throw and follow what we're doing. Okay, so it is a really good technique and essential that we learn these basics. So we're using the triangle. Okay, so I can see most of you out there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start, and when you're happy, you just carry on with your triangle. If you haven't got a triangle, do the best you can. So we're starting here. I'm just going to start with my right leg, and I'm coming forward to the top of the triangle here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Being nice and relaxed in the hips. 1, 2. Really good. Now what I want you to do is have your hands up as if you've got hold of somebody. Okay, don't forget the fact that you are actually trying to do imagery for judo. So it's no good having your hands down here and just doing like a step like a puppet. Have your hands up as if you've got hold of somebody, and the older ones should be pulling in. Okay, you should know what you're doing. You pull those grips in. I know you can't see that very often. My arm, the camera's not particularly brilliant here. So my hands would be, as I come forward, hands are pulling in. So I'm pulling that partner towards me. And every time I step forward, I lower my hips. Nice and relaxed. Okay, I'm not planting my forward foot too heavy on the floor. Good. If you're brave enough, swap sides and do on the other side. 1. So we get used to doing right and left footed. Remember the pulling arms here. Excellent stuff, guys, everyone. Keep it going, keep those elbows up. Get your back straight and nice and light on your feet. Cool stuff. Here we go. I'm just going to have a little watch of you, see how you're getting on. Keep going, Arthur. Good. Good. Oh, good, Ocean. Nice arms. Oh, excellent, Henry Lawrence. Brilliant. Oh, alternating one right, one left. I like that. That's really good. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, one thing I can see there. So watch again. Just one thing. It boils down to a little bit of where we do our fitness training as well. When I step forward with this foot, now remind me I'm not doing the triangle at the moment, okay? I don't want to overload the knee over the front of my toes. That's going to cause me to be too far forward off balance, okay? So make sure you straighten up here, okay? If you go too far forward on your step and you overload the knee over the toes, this is a really, I feel this is a really weak position for me. So I want to make sure I keep this vertical, okay, here. Okay, don't overload. And I saw 2 people doing that on the video then at home. So let's just have another little practice. And we're going to try and do what Henry Lawrence was doing, was alternate sides every time. So if the foot's on this base of this triangle, you can be a little bit, it's just a guide, just needs to be there. And we're going to go 1, come out, 2, come out, 1, come out, 2, come out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep going for another 10 each. Go. Pick up the tempo. Well done, Harrison. Well done, Willow. Keep it going. I know your sister and brother, you'll share the space. Keep going. Really good. Cool. Right, okay. Have another little drink if you've got it. It's always good to keep hydrated. Okay, so well, let's advance the step. Now, I know we broke this down a little bit more on Tuesday. I'm going to show you the breakdown again. But if you're happy on Tuesday to carry straight onto that 3rd step, always practice 2nd step first, but then move in, and we'll try and link the 2 together a little bit quicker today because we're a bit shorter on time today. So we'll see how we get on. So we're now going to focus on the actual throw, Ko-Uchi-Gari, mine and Arepa. So you're aiming to use the bottom of your foot, okay, and you're definitely aiming. If I can turn my foot around. You're aiming for the back of your partner's Achilles. Not too low on the heel, because that could slip off. So around the back of the Achilles heel, this part of the body here. So if I put this here, you're sort of aiming for that area of your person's foot. Okay. That's right. Okay. So here we go. Again, I'll get on with the movement, and when you're happy to start, you carry on in your own time. Try to make each one you do the best you can every single time, and keep your balance in the movement, and make sure you use your hands. So we're going 1, 2. Okay, this is the 1st step. 1, and now the 2nd step. I come back across, and I'm opening up my hips. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm sort of coming to the other side of the triangle. I don't have to step on the triangle. It's just a guide so you know where your feet are going. 1, 2, and I'm pivoting my hips. Okay, once you're there, have a go. Okay, I'm going to do it on the other side for those who are left-handers. Still starting there. Forward step.
I think I've got it, Simon.
Good. You just keep practicing. Okay. Well done, Arthur. Okay. Now then, if you're happy with just practicing this and getting that rhythm right, that's good. Now I'm going to add the 3rd step. Sweep. 1, 2, sweep. And I'm drawing my foot back down the line of the triangle, okay, to where my partner's foot might be here. So 1, 2, catching my partner's foot. This is my partner's foot here, and then I'm going to push it down the line to pull that leg away and reap the leg away. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm looking to see that you can keep your balance whilst being on one foot, which is why we did the little bit of activation bits earlier, hopping and jumping. Okay. And obviously, for those who are really super good out there, both sides, left and right. Okay, remember these two are activating as your partner's feet. And you're hitting those feet. Good, I'm really pivoting through my hips and allowing my hips to push through. And like we talked about on the other night, is really turn those shoulders and look at the direction your partner is going to go to. Let's have a little watch of you, keep it going. Bend the knees a little bit more, Birdie, get the power from your legs, get some plyometric work going. Keep that leg nice and straight, Jack. Nice Ocean, nice bringing that elbow in, good. A little bit more turning the shoulders. Kind of Willow, Harrison, let's keep that movement going. Nice, Willow, that's all right. You might have turned a little bit too far. You're doing a full circle, but I don't mind. That's another way of doing it. We can work with that. Don't worry about it. You seem to have a nice action with the hands, and you're using your leg lovely. Well done. Yes, Arthur, go on, sweep the leg now. Arthur, don't overspin. Don't rotate again. Stay in the triangle shape. You're rotating around. Yes, Henry Lawrence, that is brilliant. Yeah, I like that. That is excellent. That is really consistent practice from the other night. That's really good now. Good, Amy. Pick up the pace a little bit. You're a slightly older athlete, so you should be able to do this on a little bit more of a tempo. And I'm really expecting you to maybe add that second throw into, like we did the other night. You can progress a little bit with some combination work.
I'll work on mine.
Okay, well done. Go on, Arthur. That's it. Okay, and sweep the leg, but don't turn round afterwards. You're turning as well. Just stay in one position. Watch again. Oh God, cat in the triangle. What's going on? Cat in the triangle, licking its, areas that we don't want to talk about. So Arthur, you are doing this. You're coming through here. You come through, and when you sweep, you're turning as well. Okay, I just want you to stay stable. Sweep and stay in that position, and then come out again. 1, 2, sweep and stay in that position. I don't need you, Arthur, to do this. You turn and then you turn as well. You're doing that, and I don't want that. I just want you to stay in one position.
Okay, I'll work on it.
Good boy, that's the attitude I like. Right, so adding some progress. I know Arthur's still working on the basics, but adding some progress very, very quickly. Upper body, okay? Got my hands here. We know what our feet are doing. 1, 2, 3. The elbow comes in because I'm pulling down on the lapel and I'm pulling the sleeve. I want to keep my partner from going forwards. If you think about it as me being the person that's going to be thrown, when I get pulled forward, I need my momentum to go really far so I can catch that heel and basically put my partner into the sort of split. So the hands pull in, elbow comes in close to you, activate the power in the shoulder, pull the sleeve, and what I'm going to do then is when I turn, it's really important now, I push, and I turn and use my body to activate the power from my upper part of my body. So my feet and legs have got to be working together. Otherwise your partner will probably step off this throw and it won't be successful. So look how well my shoulders turn. And my head turns and looks towards the direction I want my partner's leg to be pushed to. Okay? So keep that last little bit going.
Simon.
Brody, you're probably the same with Amy. You're a little bit older, so you can start linking in some combination work.
Have I got it, Simon?
Keep going, Arthur. Yeah, good boy. And then come out again. Good. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, cool. Right, Arthur, last little thing. Your arms are a bit like this. Be nice and relaxing your arms. Keep them in by your body like you're a little bit of a boxer maybe. Keep them in close to you. Let's let Jack back in. God, why are we doing time? I can't see the clocks, mine. Okay, cool. Have yourself a little drink. Good stuff. Right then, so let's just change this camera view again. Okay, so the throw, just to remind you, the throw is called Ko-Uchi-Gari. Oh, okay. I just need to get an item. Okay, so the sock on the floor is going to act as my partner's foot, so you can now start to add some back. Now you can put a sock there in a minute, and we'll add that in a minute. But watch what we're going to do first. Okay, so if you are, let's see if we can get a better angle of this. When you are fighting your opponent, they might be stood onto you like this. And actually, to come inside and attack their foot could be quite difficult when your partner is static. So we have to create an angle where we could throw our partner when they're a little bit weaker. Okay? So if I want to push a tree over and it's solid, it's really hard to push that tree over. What I might need to do is cut its roots away a little bit, chop it away at the ankles, the roots, start to make some cuts into the bottom of the base of the tree. So when I push it, it actually tips off balance, and I can start to activate that throw better. Same principle as our partner. I need to make sure, I'm just going to show you my feet without being, I don't want to be over technical here because it's only a little kiddie class. I want to, if my feet are going to be here, my heels are solid, okay, to throw my partner, if I'm the partner being thrown, my heels are on the floor. I need to be able to make sure that some weight comes to one side or the other side, or I come forward and I break that balance, okay? Or I get my partner's hips to twist. If I can get my partner's hips to twist, look what happens to my feet. So like the weight here starts to move onto this leg, and this now is where we can start to activate a throw. A bit like if you're doing a rugby tackle. If you tackle somebody really strong, when their knees bent, it's hard. If you can get those knees, draw those knees together and pull, you'll have more success with the tackle. So what we're going to do, okay, hopefully, get this camera angle right. We're going to activate now a step from me, okay? So this is my partner. These are my partner's 2 feet here, okay? Okay, I know it's not a great demonstration, but these are my partner's 2 feet. This sock activates as the foot that I'm going to attack, okay? So I'm going to do my step. My partner's over there. They're in a Sugiyashi position, 1 foot in front of the other. I'm going to make this step forward, and then I'm going to do my back step, okay? Now, before we were just turning here and doing the sweep. This time when I do the back step, I want my foot to come right over to this one, because I need to really twist. So now I'm facing my partner's hips here, okay? Now the power comes from this back leg. I'm going to drive off that back leg. A bit like a sprinter in the blocks coming up. This back leg's going to produce the energy to drive off. Okay, so the way we're going to produce the power is to come forward, and now this leg, bang, really hard into that foot. Now we've done this before when we've maybe done Uchimata, okay? Try to toss it here, bang. Bend those knees, and now I'm activating forward. So I'm going to attack now here. My partner's here, okay? At this angle. And this is called the back step. A back step, twist my hips, and now we're going to attack. Now then, what I want you to do is get used to doing that, and then activate the throw. So watch very carefully now. 1, 2, 3. And I don't want to hang around too long here. I don't want to hang around here too long. The second this foot makes contact with the floor, I'm already transferring my weight from here to the throw. And I'm kicking the sock to activate the throw. And then I'm falling with my partner forwards to help my body momentum to make that throw successful. Okay, so hopefully you've got that. And let's crack on. I'll do a few more, then I'll come and watch. Brody and Amy, I would really expect you to be able to do this left and right. Whoops, I made a big mistake there. Back step through. Okay. Don't just kick it with your toes. Use the base of your foot, and you're really trying to bang through here, and I'm driving through the throw. Let's go, let's have a little watch.
Simon, shall I use my dummy?
You can if you want to, Jack, if you think that's going to help. Yeah, use your dummy, but make sure you hold him up, okay?
Okay.
Good stuff, go for it, Jack. Good, Jaden. So really, it's very similar to what we did before, but really emphasise now on that back step. And use a sock maybe as the attack. So remember, this foot is the foot. You really kind of push that away to make contact with the throw. Out come the socks. Yeah, let's see what it's like with a dummy, Jack. Cool. Yeah, that's good, Jack. Don't you be careful though. I don't want you falling on the floor and hurting yourself. You've got a wooden floor there. But that was good. Really pull that arm. Get that dummy coming forward. Good stuff. Good, Amy. Could you use your bands, Amy, maybe? Can you hook up and use your bands? You get a bit more resistance, a bit more workload. Yeah, good, Ocean. Using your feet, left and right. Good. Now, Ocean, I really want to see that you're falling into the technique. Okay, so we're going to really commit now with the movement. Okay, so the hands are really important now. I need to twist my body around. So I'm really trying to use the arms, the grip, to turn my partner's shoulders. I really want to make them in a weaker position. I've got to use the arms to pull, put a pulling action to try and twist my partner's shoulders. There. And then this bit here, this elbow here is really going to drive my partner backwards as I sweep. And I really should follow through that movement. So I'll try and do a few upright. It's really difficult. See? Oh, no, wrong way. I'm sure you don't want to all see my smiley face here. So I'm really driving through. Bang there. And this is the bit that really pushes now. Pull the sleeve, push, and there. Keep that going. Good, everyone. Well done. Looking good. Okay, right. Come back to your cameras, guys and girls. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how this looks in competition. Okay, now I've got another little video so the throw and how it's done in competition, because it always evolves differently in a competitive situation, but the same principles are there: the driving, the movement with the feet, and the drive with the hip and the leg, and the arm working as well. So I'm going to show you a few clips of a throw, the same throw in a competitive situation. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I can see my other screens it's on, and we're going to go with this little video. So here we go. Blue, working for blue. The suit, the blue suit's going to do the throw. There it is. You've got an inside step on the foot on the left and drove through. Okay, there. Very, very faint touch on the leg, but enough because he's circled his opponent around onto his shoulders, and he's got that connection with the off balance and the weight being on the wrong position of the foot. Here we go again. Again, favour the left side. strong grips, and a good driving action with the body. If it wasn't a driving action with the body, he wouldn't have fallen down with his opponent. That version was a little bit more sticky foot. He really made contact on the ankle and didn't let that ankle go. Kept driving, kept stabbing at it. In fact, I think he made about 3 stabs on the ankle before the throw actually was successful. So he's looking to draw that ankle forward. He's attacked the outside. The blue suit's got no grips whatsoever, so he's really in a load of trouble here, waiting to be thrown. There you go, down he goes. Oh, there's Nathan Burns behind him, look, walking out. There we go again. So you can see how the blue suit's foot is quite forward. He's always being asked to be thrown. That foot's forward. He's going to take that foot. Attacks the Uchi-Mata first. So beautiful combination. Forward technique to rear technique. There he goes. He's got that weight movement of partner being moved around. Taking advantage of those combinations. Constantly looking to throw.
Simon?
Yeah.
It's really glitchy for me.
Yeah, I know. I can't change. I'm watching it as well. It's the best we can do, I'm afraid. It's the only way we can share this. But because it's glitchy, it's a little bit slow-mo, so you do get to see it a little bit better. There's not a lot we can do about that.
I can see them moving around, but I can't see the actual throw.
Same.
I can't really see the throw, Simon.
Okay, so what I'm going to do then, is I'm going to stop this. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is video's still playing. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight the video. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to copy and I'm going to put the link to that set of videos in the chat. Okay, so what you can do then is in the chat, which Jack Hughes has been typing away in, you can then copy and paste that yourself and save it in your device, and then you can watch it back in your own time. Okay, so all you have to do then is go into the chat. I will disable the chat so you can actually activate the chat, and then you can copy and paste that, and then you can save it onto your device, put it on your desktop, and then watch it later as well. I will also I don't think I can do that actually. I'll leave it there actually, so that's there. Okay, we'll leave that like that because that one's gone. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, that's the easiest way of doing it. Okay, so that works all right. Let's go back to this. Oops, I don't want to do that, do I? No, I don't want to do that either. That's good. Right. Okay. Right.
Everything okay?
Sorry. Right, we're back to the action. Okay, now I have no idea what time it is. Right. Okay. So Jack Hughes, if you stop doing writing on the chat now, we won't get this on my screen. Okay. Thank you. Right. How are we doing for time? Right. We're nearly at the end. Right. So we're going to do some challenges now. Okay. Going to get some speed going. Okay. Now then, I'm going to set a clock. Now I'm trying something new again. I like to try new things always. Where have I put my top watch? Oh man, I've lost it. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, there it is. It's there anyway. Right then. So what I'm hoping you'll see now is a clock on the screen. Okay, here we go. Just get this in the right position. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do. Okay.
74 hours, 31
31
seconds.
minutes.
31
Yeah,
minutes.
no, you're going to work for those amount of time, okay? Hopefully you can see that, okay. Right, so.
That's more in 2 days.
Okay, so we are going to do 3 sets now. And we're going to work for 30 seconds in each set. The first one is 30 seconds of this. 1 and out. 1 and out. Okay? 1 and out. Okay? 30 seconds. Now, I don't mind if you want to do one leg and alternate. What Henry Lawrence was, that's absolutely fine. So we're going to do as many of them in 30 seconds. Okay? Now, you're going to be able to watch the clock. And you should be able to get this working. So we've got a 10-second countdown. Are you ready? As many steps as we can. Let's see how many we can do. Go! Speed now, boys, girls. Let's get them fast. Good stuff. Don't forget the arms, you older ones. Make sure you activate the arms. Get that movement going. Good stuff. Right, 15-second changeover. Now you're going to do the other side. Okay, the other side. If you alternated already, just carry on. The other side. Coming forward with the left or right. Good. 16, well done, Jaden. Aaron's in. Keep it going. Okay, so what you're going to do now, the second set, you're going to try and come away from the triangle and imagine the triangle in your head. You're going to be moving around the room and then do the movement. So you're going to move around the room, triangle step and throw. So moving around the room, triangle step, throw. So try and avoid the triangle on the floor and use it in your own imagination now. A bit of movement and then it's 1, 2, 3. Make sure you do that back step. Looking good, everyone. Good. And now the other side. You're just leading with the other leg. Same again.
Have you alternating?
That's fine, Henry. That's no problems at all.
Me too.
That's all right. Make sure you focus on the arms. Well done, Jaden. 12. Keep it going out there. Looking really good there, guys. A little look. Yes, good. Excellent. Right. This time, okay, we're going to put a combination in. So after you've done your Ko-Uchi-Gari, partner's stepped off it maybe, and we're going to link him with a different technique. Just keep that movement going. Watch me if you're not too sure. There's my coach. Doesn't work. I'm going to follow through. Maybe hit a Toshi.